Definition: bearing. A bearing is an angle measured clockwise from north direction. It is used to represent the direction of one point relative to another point. It is usually given as a three-digit figure bearing. For example, 20 degrees clockwise from north is usually written as 20, that's 020. From three-digit bearings always start from north. So I'm talking about types now. So types. So we have three-digit bearing. And we'll have compass bearing. Okay, the easiest way to know which one is three digits bearing and compass bearing, in three digits, the bearing is always represented with three-digit number. So if you have 45 degrees, you write it as 045. So from the name, three digits. 1, 2, 3, three digits. But compass bearing, we have only 2 digits, but we start from either north or south and move east or west. So you always see something like this, maybe north 30 degrees east, or you see north 50 degree west. Do you see the difference? So you always see a letter, the poles, either north to east or north to west, or you see maybe south 80 degrees west, or maybe south 25 degrees east. So the major difference is that the angles here in compass bearing is always less than 90. So if you have anything of this form, you cannot see something like this in compass bearing. Maybe if you see 125, not 125 east, this is wrong in compass bearing, because the angles there must be less than 90. Compass bearing, I'm saying that if you have maybe north theta east, or maybe south theta west, so that theta must be less than 90. So note this, the angle in compass bearing must be less than 90. So this is correct. Maybe north 40 degrees east, very correct. But this is wrong. South maybe 100 degree west, this is wrong, because 100 is not less than 90. So that's it. Digits, three digits, always start from north and move clockwise. So based on the definition I gave, I will say that that one is for three digits. But for compass bearing, we start from north or south and move clockwise or anti-clockwise or counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. So that's it. So we're going to represent this. So look at this example. They say represent the following using a diagram. As you can see, there are all three digits bearing. So how do you do? We first draw our cardinal points: north, south, east, west. So we now start 30. Okay, we now start 60 degrees from north. We move. Do you see it? From north we'll move. So this is 060 degrees. So that's the first one. And you see, it's very, put the direction. So starting from, always put the direction. While the second one, I have north, east, west. Sorry, north, east, and west. So we start again. This is 150. So as you can see, this is 90. We've moved. This is 90. So 150 should be 60 more plus. So you see that here. So the total is 90 plus 60. So 90 plus 60 is 150. So that's the bearing. I've represented it is 150. Why this the other one? North, south, east, west. So 210 will move. This is 90 starting from north. 90 plus 90 is 180. So remaining 30 to make it 110. So this is 30. So that's it. So that's our 150. That's our 210. So why the last one? 300. I have north, south, east, west. So I move this 90, 90, 90. So 270. Remaining 30 to make it 300. So this is. So always show the direction. So this is that. So you see this is now 300 degrees. So it's very simple. So coming to compass bearing, the same principle, but we need to start. The first letter is where we start. So we're starting north here, we're starting north, we're starting south, we're starting south. So the first one is easy. We'll draw our cardinal point: north, south, east, west. So this is 20 from north, so it moves. So this is that one. So that's it. That's the first one. Why the second one is also okay, not well. So but the difference now, instead of moving clockwise, this should be counterclockwise because this is west, but here this is east. So I'll move. So starting from north, I move. So this is 7th. So do you see the logic? So please don't make mistake. Maybe if you're asked to move from north to west, you now move from north to east. So you need to be very careful. So why this? The third one, southwest. So we'll draw north, south, east, west. So this is it. This is west. So 70. So that's it. So this is our 70. South 70, west. Why the last one is north, east, south, west. So south east. So we'll move. Sorry, this should be. So this is 8. So that's it. It's very simple. So the next thing now, you might be given 3-digit bearing and you're asked to convert it to compass bearing, or you are giving a compass bearing and asked to convert it to 3-digit bearing. So to do that is very easy. Write the normal one. From there you now get the one you are asked to find. Okay, look at this example. We're asked to convert these 3 digits to compass bearing. So it's very easy. I will first of all draw the one they gave me, which is north, south, east, west. So I move. Remember, compass, remember 3 digits always start from north to. So do you see it? So this is 060. So you can see in compass bearing, this is also equal to north 60 east. So that's it. So it's simple. Why the second one? I'll first draw the actual one. That's the 3 digits one they gave us. north, south, east, west. So I moved this 150. That's 90 plus this 90 plus 60. So, but remember, in compass bearing, the angle must be less than 90. So if I start from north and move this is more than 90, so it's not possible. So the best way is this, from south to east. Any other direction will be greater than 90. Try starting from north, moving here, this is greater than 90. Start from north, move west, greater than 90. So it's only this that is less than 90. So my answer, this is 60, this should be 30, because you know each of them is 90. So the answer is south 30 degree east. So that's the conversion. Why the C part will draw north, south, west. So 210 should be here. This is 90, 90. That's 180, remaining 30. So this is 30. So again, you notice that if I start from south to west, the angle I will get will be less than 90. So the actual answer is now south 30 degree west. So as you see, it's very simple. Just draw the one you are asked to, the one you're given. With that, you now get what you are asked to find. So this is 300. 300 should be 90, 90, 90 plus 30. So this is 30. So remaining 60. So what is the answer now? The answer is not. Remember, you start from the one that has angle less than 90. So not 60 degree west. So do you see it? It's very, very simple. So let's go for conversion from 3 digits. So the same way you draw the one given. So we are giving north 20 east. So this is east. This is what? West, south. So this is 20. So this also happens to be 020 degrees for, in our 3 digits. So it's very simple. Why the second one 70? That's not 70 degree west. So this north, south, east, west. So not 70. So this is 70. Why the remaining here should be 20? Because you know the total angle is 90. So to convert it to 3 digits, remember always start from north and move clockwise. So wherever it hits the bar, do you see it? Wherever it hits the bar, that's it. So our answer, as you can see, this is 270 plus 20. So the answer is 290. Do you get this? 90. This is 90. This is 90. So 270 plus 20 is 290. So our answer is 290 degrees. So very simple. 3 digits. You get, just add this 270 plus 20, which is 290. So the okay, let's change this. Okay, this is south. So okay, no problem. We draw our cardinal point, north, south, east, west. So we move south 70 west. So that's so this is 70 west. That's 70 west. So to convert to compass bearing, we always start from north and move wherever it hits the bar. So that's it. So this is 90 plus 90 plus 70. So the answer is 180 plus that. That should be 250 degrees. So the last one is south 80 east. So north, south, east, west. So south 80. So this is 80. So our 3 digit must start from north wherever it hits the bar. So this is 8, this should be 10. That, you know, each of them is 90, each of the quadrant. So our answer is 90 plus 10, which is 100 degrees. So do you see, it is very easy. Thank you. So, okay, we are on bearing of a point relative to another point. Here, before I will solve these questions, please, we need to revise the alternate angle theorem, which states that if you have two parallel lines and a line that causes it as the transversal, that alternate angles are formed. So I'm saying that angle here is the same as angle here, while the one here is the same as this. So that's it, alternate angle theorem. Another thing, in any equation, we need to know the starting point, which is from to B. Is north, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. So they said the bearing is 150, and you know this is 90. So this angle remaining here is, because this alternate to this alternate angle theorem. So the answer is 270 plus 60, which is 330. So that's it. So it's very important. So again, here the same thing. The bearing of Q from P is 40. So from P we move to Q. The bearing is 40, so this is 40. And by alternate angle theorem, here is also 40. This is a transversal, this is parallel, you know, it's a vertical line, so it's parallel. So we're asked to find the bearing, this is P, from P to Q. So we are trying to find this. So as you can see, this is 90 plus 90 plus 40, so 180 plus 40. The answer is 220. So it's very easy. Or maybe we are asked to, the bearing of A from B is 3/3, so north, south, east, west. So we started from B to A. This is 3/3. This is 90, 90, 90 plus 60. 90, 90, 90, 270 plus 60. So this is 60 degrees. So here is also 60 by alternate angle theory. So what we are asked to find is the bearing of B from A. So this is A, this is B. So we are looking for this angle. As you can see, this is 90. So the answer is 90. The answer is 90 plus 60, which is 150. So it's very easy. We are now given 3 points, and we are given the bearing of 2 points, and we are asked to find the bearing of the third point with respect to, as relative to any of the points given. So they say the man walks 200 kilometers due west from X to Y. So this is north, south, east, west. Started from X and moved, is a straight line, and moved to what? To point Y, 200 kilometers, and move north to Z. He then walks 200 kilometers again, so 200 kilometers to Z, and we're asked to find the bearing of Z from X. So we need to connect Z. So we have to from x, so this is x. We have to get this angle, and as you can see, we have a right angle triangle. So from what we call 45 45 90 triangle, the angle here is 45. Yes, because this is 90, this is an isosceles right triangle. 70 plus 45, which is 315. Works from x to y, and after works not from y to z. We are asked to find